Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a winner. Well, a bird. Hey, everybody. This is Jay's Movie Reviews and Other Stuff, episode 6, right?
6.
Okay, we're on episode 6. Yeah, here we go. The good movie I'm going to talk about is a cult favorite, and I'm actually breaking the first 2 rules by talking about it right now, but it's Fight Club. I don't care about the rules.
Clearly.
And it's a Brad Pitt movie, and I don't like Brad Pitt, for the record. Fight Club and Seven are the only 2 movies by him that I'll actually ever watch again. But it was just amazing. It's a cult favorite. It started off as a novel. Most people don't know that, but the novel, it was okay. This is one of the few cases where the movie is actually a lot better than the book. But it starts off with Edward Norton. His real name is never really revealed, but he's called Cornelius, so I'm just going to call him Cornelius. Basically, he's a raging insomniac, and he doesn't sleep whatsoever. He's got this like shit job and this shit life. Well, actually, some of his furniture was actually really nice, but
yeah, but
whatever. And he meets this guy, Tyler Durden, who is played by Brad Pitt, and he's just like this super badass guy. It's like everything you want to be. He's crazy, and he gets away with everything, and he just goes totally nuts shit. And they start this group called Fight Club, because they get in a fight, and they realize that it's exhilarating. It's a way to just let everything loose, and they get a bunch of people to join Fight Club. And then later on, without Cornelius knowing, Tyler Durden just kind of turns it into this terrorist organization, and he renames it Project Mayhem. And by this time, they have like cells all over the country, and it's just awesome. I'm not going to say anything else without spoiling it, because it's a pretty big mind twist. There's pretty big plot twist, and it's just mind-blowing. I just used twist and mind like twice in the same sentence.
yeah,
That's pretty sad.
it's pretty twisted.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So, that's Fight Club. I highly suggest you watch it if you haven't seen it. The bad movie I'm going to talk about is called Black Sheep. It's not the Chris Farley movie. It's a bad horror movie called Black Sheep. It takes place in New Zealand, and it's actually been a while since I've seen it, so I'm a little iffy on the details. But basically what happens is something happens where a bunch of sheep turn into like ravenous man-eating mutant sheep, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. And how they kill the sheep is they're all at the end, so they're all together and they're eating a bunch of shit, and you can hear them farting, just like all of them farting. It's like so what they do, they kill all the sheep, is this one guy, he lights a Zippo, and he throws it at the sheep, and then all the sheep just explode because they're all farting. And
Really?
like a lot of
Wow.
a lot of people out there just like enjoy watching bad horror movies because they get a kick out of it.
So.
And if that's the case, then go get this movie. Otherwise,
really
just
bad.
no. Just no.
Apparently it's really bad.
Yeah. I wish I could talk more about it, but I don't really remember a lot of the details. I probably should have watched it before I made this review, but anyway. I'm going to go with a movie that should never have happened this episode, and I'm going to go with Child's Play. Mostly because I saw it when I was like 4, and it just scared the crap out of me so bad. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's about this guy named Charles, and he dies, and his soul possesses a doll, and it's called Chucky. And Chucky goes around killing people as a doll, and people don't know that it's really alive, and it's just... After I saw it, I was scared of my Buzz Lightyear for like a month. And a couple months ago... Yeah, me too. A couple months ago, I was in the Bangor Mall, and I was in Spencer's. And I was just looking through a bunch of stuff, and then I turned around, and there, right in my face, is a Chucky doll. And I screamed like a little girl. Oh my god. It was terrible. And A movie that I think should happen. I have no idea what it would be about, but I just want to see Ashton Kutcher and Ryan Reynolds in the same movie because they're both funny shit. And I mean, let's face it, Ashton Kutcher's career since that '70s show ended has just been going. He needs something good.
Yep.
It's time for him to redeem himself. And
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. You know, just for the hell of it, throw Daniel Tosh in there too. He's funny and really tall. And I think I want to have Julian Smith write it. For those of you who don't know who Julian Smith is, he's a YouTube sensation, and I'll post a link to his channel in the information below. He's really hysterical, and hell, have Mel Brooks direct it.
Yeah.
Spaceballs, Men in Tights,
good stuff.
He's great.
Blazing Saddles.
That'd be funny as hell.
Yes, it would. History of the world.
I'm done. It's cream soda, by the way. It's bipolar. It's a lot of vanilla, so it's kind of an acquired taste, but it's really good.
I don't know. I haven't had one, but probably good.
Yeah.
All right, so this time around for the good review, I'm going to do not so much a game, but a game system, and that would be the 3DS. Over Easter weekend, I had to get together with my family, because we do that every year. Anyways.
A lot of people do.
Well, some people don't. I don't know why. But, anyways, it was just a good excuse to have ham.
Ham is good.
It is. But, my little cousin had a 3DS, and he let me try it, and I was not expecting this to be good at all. I was expecting it to be just a crappy product that Nintendo put out in a rush to get some hype or something. But when I played it, it pretty much blew my mind with how much I was not right. Like, it's actually really good. Completely surpassed my expectations, like 100%. One of the things that I tried on it was this little archery game where you have what you do is you place a card on the table, and then the 3DS like finds the card, and then you can do little games with it. And what happens in this archery game is it makes targets, and you have to like move around and, you know, tip the thing and shoot the targets. And then once you get those targets, more targets pop up, and then this time when you shoot the first target, the table or whatever you've got the card on starts to like move, like bulge in and out. It's really trippy and really cool because it takes whatever you've got the card on. So like if it was on his face would be going like woo woo woo, and it would be really messed up. And anyway, and then you do that one, and then after that, a dragon thing like pops out of the ground, and you have to like fire arrows at it and kill it. It's a neat little game. Anyway, and another part was you can use it to, you take a 3D picture of someone's face. So like take a picture of his face, and then it puts it into this little game where you have to like spin all around and shoot the faces that are coming at you, and it puts them in like these little helmet things or whatever, and they're trying to kill you or something.
And why would you want to shoot my face?
It's an example, okay? It could have been my face.
Okay. I feel a little better now.
But
continue.
Anyway. And I tried that, and that one was actually kind of difficult. But anyways, 3DS. I actually recommend it because it's kind of cool. The only drawback that I found was it doesn't have the slot for Game Boy Advance games.
Boo.
Oh well. Anyway, so the bad game I'm going to review this time, I actually have this one here. Army of Two. I just did not like this game for some reason. I didn't like the way it was set up, and because first off, I generally don't like third-person shooters, although Gears of War was good. Those games were good. I thought, anyway. But Secondly, this game was generally more based towards the 2-player than it was the 1-player. And if I'm going to pay for a game full price, then I kind of want it to not suck first player. Just throwing that out there. But anyways, another thing, one cool part was you could customize the weapons, you know, add attachments and fix it up however you wanted. That was pretty cool. But one part of that I thought was just kind of ridiculous and way too over the top was pimping the weapon, which you pay like an obscene amount of money just to make the gun like gold and have all these shiny baubles on it and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Why?
It's ridiculous.
It's like Donald Trump. Why do you need gold in everything?
Yeah. Gold encrusted table, golden handrails on your stairs. What the heck, Donald? Ugh. Oh, that's one thing. I've always wanted to fire Donald Trump.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be hilarious.
Let's do it. Alright.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. A game that I think should happen is another Super Smash Bros. Game. Just because it's a classic series it's just amazing, and it has an enormous fan base. Like, I could go pretty much anywhere and find someone that likes it because it's that awesome. And they can add even more to it and it'll still be just as awesome. And the sequels have been good. Sequels sometimes ruin things, like he said with movies, but
Nah.
this one, it works. And they're good. Anyway, I'm probably going to do a separate little video about more about this one, just because I have more to say about it, but it might take forever, because I'm slow like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll probably link to that in the description, so keep an eye out for that too. Anyways, that's what I've got.
That's what I've got.
I guess we're done.
Cheers.